And it's really interesting because being an entrepreneur, one of the first things my rich dad taught me is if you're going to be an entrepreneur, the purpose of a business is to buy real estate. And people go, what? No, it's supposed to. No, you buy real estate with it. And the average person has never heard that. And I use debt and I pay no taxes. So we've got Tom Wheelwright will be there explaining on taxes, right?
Yep.
So you better learn about taxes because they'll never teach you that at school.
It's your largest expense in your entire life. It's tax. If you don't know how to manage it, then you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's why they don't teach it in school.
It's crazy.
And then what most people don't know is that in 1971 is that Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. So the dollar became debt. They could print it. And they had to raise taxes to collect the money back. And so that's why when Tom stands up there and he says, we don't pay taxes, it drives people crazy because they think it's illegal. And nothing we do is illegal, is it, Kenny?
No, gosh, no. The IRS basically tells you where to put your money. It literally, the tax code is a Bible that says this is what you can and can't do. And so as long as you just follow the pages that say this is what you can do, and one of the things they want is housing. One of the things they want is oil, and food. So they give subsidies and tax breaks to people who produce those things, period. That's the way the world is.
So the program is June 9th, 10th, 11th. That's 3 days. You're going to learn so much in 3 days. Your head will hurt. But we're preparing for the biggest crash in world history. So if you're a newbie, what Marines called FNG, the FNU guy, don't come. Because you're going to hope to get a real estate license and flip a house. This is not what you're supposed to do, or buy a 401k of all things, or go listen to Susie Orman. I mean, I've shared the stage with her. It was painful, but anyway, I did. Or Dave Ramsey, Live Debt Free. This is not your seminar. I mean, you are so far in the dark ages. It's sad. So, Kenny, who else is coming to this limitless event? Who's going to be teaching?
Oh my gosh! Well, so here's the cool part. All of us study. And
constantly.
All of us study, and I think that's important. So we're all going to have our own opinions and viewpoints on things, but I guarantee you we're going to have like 40 speakers. Most of those are going to come out of this crash in good shape, right? And that is the point. The point is this is not flipping a house and trying to time the market. This is about
your real estate license.
These are strategic people that are trying to do strategic things and have done strategic things. So we're gonna have a number of entrepreneurs there. We're gonna have keep people that have started businesses locally, people that are doing a lot of real estate, a lot of gold and silver. We're gonna have some crypto people there, with financial planning people there, and it's really for entrepreneurs, side hustles, trying to figure out a way to mitigate the storm that's coming.
And again, the problem is power is the ability to change, and that's really the sad part. It's like we had Dr. Nicole, and she can tell them about diet and exercise, but people don't have the discipline to change. This weekend, I was really, really kind of disturbed by a couple of people who've been with me for years. They haven't done anything different with me. For 17 years, they do the same old thing. They cannot change, but they're smart people. They just cannot change. So if you're one of those people, please don't come, because you better be willing to change, because we're going into the biggest crash in world history, probably a depression. Now, the good news is we're going to make a lot of money. Unfortunately, it's going to be money that other people are losing. So any other comments on that, Kenny?
Yeah, this is a personal responsibility issue. I think what in John's business, and I see it like, people turn their money over to someone else and then they move on. And it's like it doesn't even exist. I know that if somebody took my money out of my savings account, I'd be all over them. Like, where did that go? But apparently they just don't do it when it goes to a pension or a 401k or into these RSP plans, huh?
I'll add to that. I call it the chicken dinner syndrome. They get invited to the free chicken dinner, right? And they show up and they're impressed. They like the advisors and the slick presentation, and without hesitation, they're ready to hand over their hard-earned money without any questions. I mean, I saw it myself. They're like, hey, John, we saw you on TV, or you referred to whatever. Just take my money. I would try to explain, hey, this is how much I charge. This is how it works. No. I don't have time. Just take my money. And that's probably the most dangerous words I've ever heard in this industry. I trust my advisor. I mean, nothing can go wrong